Hey, what's good, everybody? This is Cam Green. This is Cam's Green Light. Say no more, say less, the brand. And we here with another episode of the Green Light Podcast. And I got my bro, Zoe.
Gorilla Zoe. I got HR Zoe.
You know what I'm saying? And, we have a very interesting topic today, just like any other topic that we discuss, of course, on the podcast. But today was inspired by a conversation that the Say No More families or team actually had with one another. And it was, I would say, quite interesting if you ask me, honestly and truly. So it was based on the Shade Room post on Instagram where I'm gonna just read the post. All right. So it was talking about, we need to figure out what's going on. So I guess a young lady had reached out to the Shade Room or to whomever this was, and her question was, so I've been talking to this guy for 3 months, and we started having sexual relations a month ago. So my birthday was yesterday, and he took me out to eat, but didn't get me anything. We always go out to eat. I pay sometimes, he pays sometimes, so I felt like dinner wasn't no gift. So this morning, I decided to play it off and say, where my B-Day gift at? You ain't got me a card or a rose or nothing. And he replied, that's boyfriend, girlfriend stuff. With the you know what I'm saying? And then she said, I need to know, am I tripping or overreacting for not wanting to deal with him anymore? I mean, next time he want to have sex, I need to say that's girlfriend, boyfriend stuff too then, right? All right, Zoe.
Gee.
Zoe.
Oh man. This could go so many ways.
It can. I mean, but we just gonna
talk about it.
let's talk about it, bro. Cause I feel like it's only right that we talk about it.
All right.
Just, however it go, it just go. Let's say less.
Is this a talk about expectations?
No.
It isn't?
No.
It isn't a talk about expectations. Okay, well shoot. If I'm just gonna look at the whole situation from the inside looking out, I mean, first off, his response was out of line. That response was out of line. Like, there's many ways to say the same thing.
Yes.
But you could have said it in a whole different way to where you didn't get blasted like this, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Like, did she make it clear that she wanted something for her birthday?
But,
and I'm not asking for me, so don't chew me out. I mean, this not how I get down. But
I mean, I guess, man. Well, all right. Let's put it into full context and really break this down analytically. Because I like to break it down analytically.
For sure.
First and foremost, y'all only been talking for 3 months. If I read that correct. No, not 3 years. 3 months. Your birthday comes up, and you expect this man to get you a gift,
something for your birthday.
Yeah, I've been having sex.
So it was a talk about expectations, because her expectations was greater than what he was willing to offer.
Say less. Okay.
Yeah. So,
but I mean, how do we know? I mean, they didn't talk. They just found attraction to one another, and I'm just jumping the broom right here. So like, I'm really making my assumption that they found each other attractive. They probably college students based on this context, or who knows, bro. But anyways, they found each other attractive, got each other number. They started having sexual relationships, playing house. 3 months, got that overnight bag and a toothbrush, and now after 3 months of consistent relations, there's expectation.
Okay. Just to sum everything up,
okay.
If you're not in a relationship, if the conversation was never brought up about on either party, on either side, and y'all just going on with what y'all feel comfortable with doing, they got to be just that. So in a way, it's up to that man to be able to fulfill those expectations. I feel like it's beyond more than a gift, Maybe it's something different. Maybe he just don't take birthdays as serious as as she might. She might celebrate her birthday. He might be real laid back whenever it come to his, or even so the next person. So I feel like she tried to I feel like she tried to like she was sitting there waiting on something that bro wasn't even thinking about doing. Like the sex is cool, you know what I'm saying? We kicking it, we rocking it, but we never established any relationship.
So I honestly, based on what you, well, in that context, then we both gonna hold them both accountable for
Right.
this thing. They both childish at this point because it's like,
his response was childish, but even what she said at the end was childish too.
yeah, it's like, but for real, ladies, let's discuss this. And I'm speaking of young ladies who have been in these type of situationships. I've had a podcast. I've had several different podcast episodes. You might want to go check that out. Why Men Don't Commit Part 1 and 2. Those are very interesting things where we go into depth about why men don't commit. But you have to sit down and we got to put you on blast, ladies. Like, come on now. And she has a valid concern, but if that was not discussed, and if this is not and the thing is, this is what we talk about. Why are you giving, not even boyfriend, you're giving wifey things to a young man without any type of commitment and without any type of, hey, title. It's just really just I like you, you like me to a certain extent enough to release some serotonin.
They're being intimate, but yeah. I don't think they actually discuss moving past that. You know, maybe he felt comfortable, maybe she felt comfortable with it just being okay. Yeah. We do our thing. I'm not gonna hold you to no title. I'm just gonna come to you, you know what I'm saying, whenever I need that issue. And that's just that. Now, you know, no matter how we try to play it, you know, some people have to learn the hard way.
Nah, facts.
Sometimes a lot of emotions come with it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. At that, like, that conversation has to happen before any type of conclusions could be jumped, period. Like, it can't just be like, well, I figured since we've been kicking it here, we've been kicking it there, we've been doing this, I be over there, she be over here. Nah, until y'all both have that conversation like, hey, look, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And actually go from there, because it could go so many ways. Yeah. Because a man ain't gonna play no games about you, woman ain't gonna play no games about you. But if y'all both jumping into it, and if it's just gonna be sexual, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people need to stop trying to make sex deeper than what it is, you know?
Okay. Well,
we know what come with sex, but I feel like, you know.
What you mean? Go ahead, because I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
It's a lot of, you know,
it's a debate.
It's a lot of soul ties and things that go into it, but at the end of the day, you know, whenever you're having sex, you know what I'm saying, and you're enjoying that pleasure for that moment. Correct. You know what I'm saying? Your deep thoughts and all that, you're not really thinking about that at that moment of pleasure. It's whenever it's afterwards, whenever you going home or y'all cuddle up, or you come to them senses like, damn, like, I liked it. I liked it. I don't want nobody else to have that. And this is on both parties. You know what I'm saying? If you do start feeling some sense of entitlement, or, you know, like, nah, it's too good, I don't want nobody else to have this, that's a conversation that y'all need to have. Women, y'all can't be making the dude feel like it's okay, you know what I'm saying, for y'all to do what y'all do, and you not holding him up to nothing. And it's the same for the gentleman as well, you know, like, if y'all doing what y'all doing, if you know you don't want nobody else up in there, then that means y'all need to start talking and try to establish that you don't have no say-so over the next person until y'all both come to that.
And I think there's several factors in this. Well, one, you know, actions can be very deceiving. Even though, you know, words be like, we just friends. I mean, actions can be definitely deceiving, because I can be showing you a very relationship type of bond, and I can be giving you sex. But at the end of the day, my words are saying we just friends. So actions can be very deceiving, because your actions may tell me that you want everything of a relationship, but in reality,
I got a question.
What's up, bro?
What happens in the event when they actually do converse and they actually set the grounds and like, hey, this is what it is. It's not gonna go past this. What happens up in that instance?
It's almost damn near impossible, unless that woman's already broken to a point where she's numb to the point. Because the thing is, here's the thing, and I said this in my podcast. Y'all should go. I mean, in another episode, of course. Y'all, go check that one out. Why Men Don't Commit, Part 1 and 2. And I literally said, when it comes to sex in a man's mind, and not, this won't speak for all men, but for majority of men that have had this experience of having sex with someone that they don't necessarily like, or may not even be that attractive, but very attractive in the body, or just in general, just trying to get it in. And I said this before, and I'm gonna say this correctly. A nut to a guy that has that type of action behind what he's doing is equivalent to masturbation. So he doesn't have that emotional tie as if the young lady would in this situation, but it's almost impossible because it's always going to be some type of feeling that's associated with good sex. It's always it's
the harsh reality of it.
That's the harsh reality. Like, you cannot think that, and especially if you're a good person, you're very nice, you're very charming, you're very something that they never had.
Yup. On top of putting it down,
you know, on top of that, it's like I want all of you, not just some of you. And,
I feel like that's where she's coming from.
That's probably
I feel
what
like
it
that's
is.
where she's coming from. You know?
She wants everything. Like 3 months. Because first and foremost, let's be realistic. Any woman that keeps a sexual partner for 3 months, oh, she really like it. It's not even negotiable. It's not even. You don't even have to ask that, because a woman will know off the very first experience if it is that. Is it worthy enough for 3 months?
I like that.
Come on now. Like, let's be real. Let's honestly be real, bro. If it is like that for 3 months, and this is for, and of course we speaking to an audience, we speaking to the students, because we know y'all having sex, so y'all need to be safe. Wrap it up. I'm gonna tell you, the Christian in me telling you to wait till marriage, but
we know
you grow. Oh, these kids. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. And I can't fake the funk like I wasn't a child before that was mannish. But anyways, let's move forward. This is for the audience, college students, even the older people.
Please comment what y'all think as well. Like, we love the feedback. Give us something, because everybody's opinion might not be what we discussing. You know, y'all might look at it from they might criticize us, bro.
Oh, they might, but at the same time, if there's any lie or any rebuttal,
right, go ahead, showcase that.
That's what it's for.
Showcase that for sure.
I'm not here to please everybody. We just listen. Hey, opinionated facts. You know. So
I hate that conversation didn't get nowhere though, because she said that they talked about it, but they most definitely didn't come up with a solution.
Boyfriend and girlfriend stuff.
Bro, really? That's what you pull out your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
That's boyfriend, girlfriend stuff. I mean, like, what is boyfriend and girlfriend stuff? Is it the feelings?
I don't know.
Is it the actions?
Because see, I'm confused with society now, bro. Because it's like, what is dating?
What is all that?
Then like, what is boyfriend and girlfriend versus? And I hate the title boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, what is that? You know, because like,
sex buddies.
It essentially, because I mean, people that have boyfriend and girlfriends, they literally, like, does that mean that you are committed to this person? Does that mean that you have one person that you rock with the heaviest out of a variety of basket? I mean, where your eggs is in all them other baskets? Are they in one basket? Like, I don't understand boyfriend and girlfriend terminology of today's society, because females and guys do not care about relationships.
It's just all about actions.
It's all about actions.
People simply want what they want in that moment.
So in that case, then people.
I feel like it's about pleasure, bro. I feel like it's about the pleasure.
What? So you think that? So okay, if that's this is what I don't understand, and this is why our society is kind of far back with marital things. People don't want to commit as far as marriage goes. What I'm trying to figure out is, how is it that you can get to a boyfriend and girlfriend stage if you are already getting boyfriend and girlfriend treatment, like 3 months of sex, and now she want a birthday gift? Like, how do you get there?
Oh, okay.
How do you honestly get to a boyfriend and girlfriend stage when it's already?
How does a gift equals boyfriend and girlfriends? That could just be a friend.
No, but
it don't have to be a boyfriend.
That's
and
the
girlfriend
thing, though.
thing.
If you incorporating sex into this, then therefore We go together in 3 months. We go together at this point.
6 is 6.
You say that.
I mean, bro,
you say that. You say that, but that
you
is
can
not.
make what you want to make out of it.
You would hope
but
that
at
that's the reality.
End of the day,
what is, bro? Sex is the most powerful thing other than prayer. And let's be real, because intimacy, as far as just, we want to bring in the Bible.
Look, bro, I look at it like this. I say 6 is 6 because look, you have some bad sex, you're not gonna be attached to the motherfucker that you're trying to be attached to. You know, like you have good sex. Oh, now all of a sudden feelings are involved.
No, that is not true. Because
you go catch feelings for somebody with some bad sex.
So let's go into. Let's go into. Don't ask me my personal thoughts.
No, not you. I'm just asking the people. Y'all can answer. Look, y'all can answer this question for me. Like, what is sex to y'all?
But look, like, if someone has already gotten to know you, they will put their pride aside for the bad sex, and I've seen that in. Well, I haven't seen it, but yeah, I have actually. I've seen it in several different scenarios and cases where people would actually get to know you, and look. I had a mentee friend that literally told me her biggest fear is marrying her husband, and he has poor performance and poor, size. If you want to, yeah, like that. She said that was a real concern to her. Wow. And I think a lot of these young ladies do base it off of, and we're not even gonna get into that without next time we need a woman on the show to back up some of our thoughts, because not all women think the same, but
just like not all men think the same. Don't take what I'm saying
as all men, because there's some men that really will,
there's a lot of men that'll argue my very statement, but at the end of the day, I feel like to play it safe, whenever you lay that wood down, don't do it with so much passion. Like you could, you could be good at pleasuring people or doing your thing. You feel me? But at the end of the day, by the time you get up and put your clothes back on, you feel me? That sex was just sex. Now the things that y'all saying during this sex and whatever, I don't know. He's gonna oppose, but
because it's like. Okay.
No. Okay.
There are some females. There are some females that are cutthroat, that do not mind, or feel the same way as a guy does. I can't say that. I cannot say that because we don't think the way they think, and they don't think the way we think. So I can't honestly say that. There are some females that are savage, that are on a hot girl summer.
It's not even about being savage. Just like. People got to be mindful on how they judge people. Like you can't.
So this is a double standard, is what I'm.
Yeah.
So I'm feeding into the double standard if I'm saying that she's a savage.
Listen, you feel.
Megan said that.
But I'm saying I wouldn't necessarily label it a savage.
Megan said it.
Just like I wouldn't call the next woman or the next person a hoe for their sexual desires.
No, well, we already discovered during the WAP episode. Go check out the WAP controversy on YouTube or whatever you want to see it at. But we already discovered the double standard within that. Like, we understand that, women are not held to the same thing, even though they should be held to how men are. But the thing is, the society of how, I don't know how that happened to, I guess because they couldn't choose back then. It was more so a male-dominant world, but now women have so much power.
Independence,
and all of those type of things. So, man.
I don't know, man. Just don't take my words,
But I mean,
don't take my words too personal. It's just like I just feel like if people, wow, that is crazy. I thought my phone was on mute.
He thought.
Nah, I think it's just if people just simplify the way that I feel like people are overthinking it.
What they overthinking? What? Sex?
I feel like we're mature.
How? Because let's be real. Like, why? Why do you feel that way?
Okay. Can I play devil's advocate?
Do what you do.
And we just go keep it a band because this is what we do.
Say less.
You caught feelings for every woman that you lay down with?
Are you asking me personally?
No, not. I'm just trying to get you to think in a place that's deeper than what you're thinking right now.
Well, Well, look.
Because you know what come with it, right? That's a mature thing. Like, you got to be mature. Like, I feel like you got to be mature enough to know what come with it.
I guess in my unwholesome days when I was not a married man, and I'll be very vulnerable.
No disrespect.
No disrespect. We way past that. Come on now, we grown now. But you know what I'm saying? In my younger days when I was very mannish, and I would say in young as state of mind as well too. Yeah, there was a lot of young ladies that I've had an entanglement with, if you want to call it that. And I did not have those feelings. Now, did I care enough to, and the thing is, I did have feelings as far as respect for women. I've always had respect for women to the point where I've had to genuinely or sincerely cut it off by like, hey, we got to, stop this, because I was trying to do the right thing, so I think I cared to the point where I didn't want to look. If I already know I'm wasting your time because you're not gonna get a relationship out of this. Because I've always had a thing where I felt like it was a gift and a curse. I could make someone fall in love with me, but at the end of the day, I could not commit to them simply because I didn't want to commit and I wasn't ready for that. So that's.
You don't gotta get too personal.
No. I'm not getting too personal. I'm trying to use a real life example instead of just a devil advocate example. I'm trying to use a real life scenario of my real life. And of course, you know what I'm saying, you can do the same as well, however you want to present it to these people, because they need something real and authentic to identify with. And so with that being said, nah, I mean, I'm going to agree. I didn't feel any way towards that. I think it was more so a hormonal thing that lied to me and said I felt some type of way. But once, like Wayne said in that song, as soon as I came to my senses, so that could be a thing. That could always be a thing. We have a lot of animosity, or I don't want to say animosity, let the testosterone in us. You know what I'm saying? That be building up, and then you got to release, and then when you release, it's like, I'm hungry and I just want to watch TV and play games, and I think I got homework, or things like that.
And that's coming from a man's perspective.
That is coming from a man's perspective.
Like you said, I wouldn't title them savage, but you have some women who has that same mindset, who could go into that, into those type of actions without feeling those emotions,
Absolutely.
So I feel like that's why I'm boiling it down to 66. It is what you make it.
It is.
Let me not say 66. It is what you make it, but making it whatever you make it could cost that conflict.
It's based on how you value sex.
Exactly.
So, okay, now that's the topic. That's the real core to that, is how do you value.
Do people overvalue sex, or do people undervalue it?
It depends on the person, honestly.
I wasn't talking to you.
Well, I know. Yeah, we
hopefully somebody will.
You know
answer.
what I'm saying? But hopefully. But back to this young lady and her concern. You think, and I gotta go in on her because she got it. I know you want to defend her, and there's gonna be people that's gonna defend her online, so go for it. But 3 months of giving your body to someone, and you do not establish what you are, and you expect boyfriend and girlfriend things from a boy. Excuse me. Damn. Not a man. A boy. Because you, and the thing is, this is another a concern that I have to raise. Young ladies, when y'all laying down with these young boys, and boys vice versa, whatever, listen, ask them, are they sexually active with other people? And if you feel like they bluffing and they lying, follow your intuition. Because that's simply what it is. You have to understand, if it's easy for, you know what I'm saying, if it's easy for this to happen like this, it got to be happening with someone.
She didn't make it too easy, though. She said she waited a little bit.
She waited what? It says, so I've been talking to this guy for 3 months. So, okay, so whoa. So maybe we read that wrong. Maybe we took it out of context. She's been talking
for 3 months. And they just started having sex within the past month. Just felt like, yo.
And we just started having, so we've been taking this the whole, we read that so wrong.
Sex or not,
so
I don't feel like that dictates whether she get a gift or not. I feel like it's within the man. And I don't feel like he's any
So
less of a man for not getting her a gift.
Now I'm concerned. Like, well, how long do you talk to somebody before? Well, not before sex.
All right.
But before cuffing somebody, because it's like, all right, they've been talking for 3 months and they just now incorporating sex. So I'm sorry for Lil Mama who had this concern. I'm not gonna go in on you like I thought I was, because I read it out of context. So let me correct myself. I apologize, even though you never gonna probably see this. But say less. Go ahead.
If the shoe was on the other foot, and if this was a man who submitted this, would this have got this much attention?
No, I wouldn't.
Cause we expect gifts, right? Like, you just want to light wood down and get that new Madden.
But how many guys would actually put their business out like this?
Hey, sir. There's a lot of simps who, yes.
So they simple? They simple if they do this?
I wouldn't say simple.
You said simp. What is that?
Simp.
What does that mean?
Hey.
Simplistic, right?
Hey, simp is whatever you want simp to be, bro.
Bart Simpson?
Nah.
Hey, well, listen, I'm kind of parched.
Thirsty. Hey, y'all go tap in 1186 Black owned company.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. This got to be the smoothest water I ever had, and I'm not exaggerating.
Nah.
1186 Black owned. You know I support Black owned. I'm a Black owned business. We Black owned business, and you know what I'm saying, we entrepreneurs and all of those things of that nature. And this has to be one of the most tastiest, smoothest waters with no aftertaste. The bottle, bro, I be running through these bottles.
I drink about 8 a day. No
I
cap.
done bought 3 cases.
Man, same here. Whenever that little storm was supposed to come, I stocked up on nothing. There's no more.
I stock up when it ain't no reason to stock up. I have a water.
Hey,
this is how you know this is let me tell you, this is how good this water is. I literally have built in my house. I have the water softener where you could drink out of any faucet, and I still go buy bottles of water.
You purchase water.
Say less.
Purchase this water.
Say less. Listen, 1186. Say less. That's all I'm gonna say. Go. You sleeping on them if you ain't got them yet.
Let's say, give them a shout out.
Follow them on Instagram. Follow them on whatever social media Google them. They own. You know what I'm saying.
Real
Anyways,
good.
Besides the point. Back to what we saying. You know, so I want to wrap it up successfully and act like we actually got something from this.
Let's
we was
wrap
talking
it up with an open ended question.
Well, wait, because you said something about the dating process of the months and everything. So
yeah, I mean, bro, I feel like if you see whatever you see inside of a person, it doesn't have to be a time frame. I feel like that's more of a heart thing. You know, I feel like your heart puts you into that position. Like, dog, you have people who's getting married off of simply dating off of 2 months.
Look, maybe that'd be the next podcast topic, because that's
we could talk about it, but yeah, like
subject.
It's all about preference, man.
You could break that down in so many different ways. So let's. All right, what's the open-ended question? Go ahead. Let's see what you know what I'm saying.
We could give them a few.
Okay,
we could give them a few.
Go for it.
Do we over or undervalue sex? Yes or no? That's one.
Mm-hmm.
You have any questions?
Well, I mean, hell, if that's one of the questions, then the question I just asked you that may make into it, and based on your response, I may make that into a whole new podcast, and I will shout you out in that. So please comment on this and let us know, because
we could leave them with 2. We could just leave them with them 2.
Leave them with that.
Just to get some type of, some type of feedback.
How long does it really take to, and then on top of that, is she wrong or is she right? Shout out to Say Room for
Did you ever say if you feel like she's right or wrong?
I don't know anymore. What? Listen. From the Christian, let the Christian come out of me. From the godly man, the man of God in me is saying she's wrong, regardless if there is a 3-month conversation or conversing and dating and outings and all of those type of things on top of incorporating sex, because essentially you still incorporated sex. So the Christian in me saying, yeah, you still wrong. I mean, but I mean, you can grill me all day.
Boys out of line for their response. Like, that's what I keep looking at. Like, that's boy for the girlfriend stuff.
Bro, he's like so. Ugh.
That was most definitely what the childish response.
That man need to, you know what I'm saying? Somebody need to smack that man upside the head.
That was a childish response, but I don't feel like he was wrong for the statement. I feel like they could have had a conversation,
a real conversation
before
you lay down.
Not no pillow talk. Now, it don't even got to be before laying down. It could just be a talk. Hey, look, man, what are we? You know what I'm saying? What it is. So I know how I need to move. This how you.
But
need
how
to move.
many young men out here is really doing that? Besides people that really don't care about that person.
Damn.
If you are infatuated with sex and you are attracted to that person and you want more of it, there's so many people that's gonna lie on that. They ain't even gonna. And let's say this, and we really gonna shut up after this. But you know how many people be like, females or guys be like, oh, you got the house. Well, I ain't got no house. Like, they always had that conversation, and in actuality, they probably do. But hey, that's neither here nor there. So please comment, open conversation.
Like, comment, subscribe.
1186 Water. Shout outs to Luxury Goods. Shout outs to everybody.
Say no more, say less.